Matchday 3 highlights, and the first game was between the Blues and the Masters. The Blues, winless for the moment, need some points, and at home they hoped to do so. Clayton, with the first shoot of the game, a brilliant one, but it wasn't a brilliant goal. It was almost a brilliant goal. But a man who scored his first ever goal, Ika, opened the score for the Masters early on. But on the following action, right after this opening goal, Clayton, the man who shot first for the Earth, passed the ball for Tuman, and Tuman tried, he shot, and he equalized immediately for the Earth. But you know, you know what? Believe it or not, Yod on the following action, right after the equalizer, the Masters striker tried to shoot. You think it won't go in, but indeed it did with the help of the post. And the goalkeeper of Jupiter tried a dangerous pass, missed it. Clayton passed the ball for Tuman for the equalizer for the 2-2, but Tuman missed it. 2-1 for the Masters. Destroyers against Devils, an important game between two teams with 1 point, and Mopral was the first to strike with one of the greatest goals scored this season, 1-0 for the Devils. In what a fashion. And on the next action for the Devils, Mopral was this time the man who gave the assist to Shaq, who scored the first ever goal with the new technique, 2-0 for the Devils. For the Destroyers, Hopas had a chance to reduce the gap between the two teams. He almost scored, but nope. And in the last opportunity of this game, a great shoot by the first goal scorer Mopral, just shy. A huge game between the Lords and the Speeders. A huge game for the lead, and a mistake by Mercury's goalkeeper gave the opportunity for Radev to score his third goal in this edition and to open the score for the Lords with a penalty kick. The ball pushed too far by the goalkeeper, but Radev missed it. Huge mistake. This time the goalkeeper has not missed. And Riyadh passed the ball for his teammate Tomok. A shoot with the left foot and he hit the post. Incredible. But Tomok once again tried later to score a brilliant shoot, but once again not in. And Sinas for the Lords tried to break the deadlock with this shoot with the right foot and he almost did, but hasn't managed. The last opportunity of the game for the Speeders, and it was Riyadh with a left foot shoot who almost entered the cage. 0-0 between the two leaders, still undefeated. Polars against Wise was the third game, and what a game it was. With this first shoot for the Wise in this game, Lemtria with the left foot scored his first ever goal for the Wise and 1-0 already. But you will see this game was crazy. In the following action, right after the opener, Loknov passed the ball for his teammate Nelro, and Nelro with the right foot equalized for the Polars. And believe it or not, but on the following action, once again, Lemtria with the ball. Lemtria passed the ball for his teammate on the other side of the pitch. Xenia, who scored the only goal against the Earth last time. Xenia scored an absolute screamer. What a goal, and it's 2-1. And right after this goal, Loknov once again passed the ball for his teammate Nelro, who tried to equalize with the same technique as Lemtria did with the left foot, but he hit the post, unfortunately. And Lemtria and Xenia showed how to score this type of goal, as Lemtria scored a second goal right after this with the same technique. 3-1 for the Wise. But, you know, right after this, it was the last opportunity in the regular time for the Polars. And Nelro once again tried, because he knew that it was the last chance. He shot and scored a brilliant goal, 3-2. And the last opportunity for the Polars in this game to equalize. And it was Loknov who took it, and he almost equalized, but hadn't done it. The Lords are still the leaders, 2 teams undefeated and 2 teams winless after matchday 3, and 6 teams within 3 points. Nelro for the Polars is alone in the top of the standings with 3 goals, a lot of players with 2. And for matchday 4, a tricky game for the Speeders against the Destroyers, and for the last game, an important, very important one between the Wise and the Lords for what could be the lead of this championship.